As you know, Poland is, as I've said many times, Poland is one of the few countries that are fulfilling their obligations under NATO, in particular their monetary obligations. And they asked us if we would send some additional troops. They're going to pay for that. They'll be paying for the sending of additional troops, and we'll probably be moving them from Germany to Poland. We're going to be reducing Germany very substantially down to about 25,000 troops. We actually had 52,000, but we'll be moving it down to about 25,000. Germany's paying a very small fraction of what they're supposed to be paying. They should be paying 2%, and they're paying a little bit more than 1%, depending on how you calculate. You could also calculate that they're paying less than 1%. But if you assume they're paying 1%, that's a tremendous delinquency. Let's use that word, delinquency. So we're going to be reducing our forces in Germany. Some will be coming home, and some will be going to other places, but Poland would be one of those other places in Europe.
Would send to Russia by doing this?
I think it sends a very strong signal to Russia, but I think a stronger signal sent to Russia is the fact that Germany is paying Russia billions of dollars to purchase energy from Russia and through the pipeline. And I'm saying, what's that all about? You're spending billions of dollars to Russia, then we're supposed to defend you from Russia. So I think it's a very bad. I think the people of Germany are very unhappy about it. I have many friends from Germany, and the people in Germany are very unhappy about it. They don't like it, but that's what they chose to do. So they're spending billions of dollars to buy Russian energy, and then we're supposed to defend them from Russia. So that doesn't work too well. But Poland has been very, very terrific. In fact, I don't believe Poland is actually accepting any of the energy from the pipeline from Russia. So that sends a signal right there. With all of that being said, we expect to get along with Russia. We expect to get along with everybody. But Germany has, they really owe a lot of money in NATO, and this has been going on for many years. When you add it all up, you're probably getting close to $1 trillion. And that's not treating NATO fairly, but it really isn't treating the United States fairly. You know, the United States is the major participant in NATO. We pay more than anybody else by far, have for many, many years. So we defend Europe, but Europe also takes tremendous advantage of the United States on trade, advantage like you wouldn't believe. So we're trying to work that out, and I would imagine they'd like to wait till after the election so that maybe they could deal with somebody other than President Trump. But after the election, they'll just have to pay more. But that's the way it is. Okay? Thank you very much, please.